Hi everyone, this is Lisa Washington and welcome to my Wellness and Beauty Cafe. Well, I'm off to go teach my yoga class, but I wanted to do a quick video talking about bloating. I know that it's something that my clients come to me a lot about and say, I'm really bloated. How can I get rid of this? And a lot of times what I've found, even with myself, is that it's really about a few issues. I mean, there could be some major issues going on there, and I suggest you go see your doctor. But here's the simplicity and the generalization of it all, is that a lot of times it is with our diet, the way Americans eat, the way our diet can be. I've gone to restaurants, and you can look on the plate, and you'll see a big piece of steak, a baked potato, and you'll see broccoli. And when I see that, I think that is gas and bloating, gas and bloating. And usually our diets can look like that. And I think food combining is very important because our bodies process food differently. Like for instance, protein is processed a lot slower than say vegetables or fruit. Definitely fruit it goes right through because that's sugar. It processes the quickest thing in your body. So I like to tell my clients, and I do for myself, is to first thing in the morning have a piece of fruit. It's really good because it's high in fiber, and it needs to be processed alone by itself, because when it's processed, when it's eaten and it's combined with other foods that are a lot slower processing, that sugar that's in the fruit, it sits there and it ferments inside your body with everything else. It slows everybody down, and then they are having this major conflict with each other, and then you end up getting gas and bloated and having digestive issues. I like to just grab an apple in the morning. First thing in the morning, have me an apple because it's high in fiber. And I love apples, and it's very true when doctors say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's extremely high in nutrients and vitamin C. The other thing I like to do in the morning, and I do this throughout the day, is some warm water, some lemon juice. I know you guys have heard this. I've been doing this for many, many years. I learned this in holistic nutrition school about 8 years ago. And so what that does is really great, is having that right after you've had your apple. Wait a little bit. After you've had your apple, first thing in the morning, I usually wait about 30 minutes or so, an hour or so, kind of get my day going. And I have some warm water and lemon juice. What it does, it actually clears out the waste and the mucus in the body from the night before and opens that body up for digestion. First thing in the morning, your tummy is ready. The energy that's in the belly, it is ready to go. It is ready to work. So it's really good to have breakfast first thing in the morning, but this gets the engine going. So I like to do lemon juice and some warm water. That actually helps avoid gas and bloating. Another thing that's really good for gas and bloating is deep breathing. A lot of people don't know that, but that's why yoga is so important, is relaxing your gut, relaxing the stomach. This actually helps with bloating and gas, because when the tummy is really relaxed, when the intestines are relaxed, it's easier for them to release waste from the body. Another thing is chewing slowly. A lot of times we're going from one thing to the next. But it's so important to just slow it down, to really enjoy your food. But when you actually chew and the saliva comes in contact with the food, digestion, it begins. And that actually helps the body to process the food a lot better when we eat slowly, and when we eat with calmness and with a positive attitude. So it's really good to, thank God for your food, to be positive, to eat when you're positive or when you're in a good mindset versus when you're when you're upset. Because when you're upset, the body is stressed and it does this, and the digestive process slows down. Another thing that I don't do, and my husband laughs at me all the time, is that when I go to a restaurant, the waiter always says, would you like a glass of water? Or they just bring you a glass of cold water. And I always say no. I say, can you give me a warm cup of water and some lemons, or either I ask for a caffeine-free tea. And the reason being is the same thing about stress. When you, first thing in the morning, or whenever you're drinking like really cold water, your tummy does this, just as though your body's getting into a pool. Everything shrinks up. And so if you're eating right after that, it actually slows digestion down, which can cause gas and bloating. So those are a few tips. I hope they were informative. I hope you can try a few of them out and see a difference in your body. But until next time, because I'm off to yoga, live well and live beautifully. Talk to you later. Bye.